So you want to get a suppressor. We're going to go over some tips, some tricks, and also some personal experience about purchasing one and going through the process. So let's get right to it. All right, so the silence boys that we got here today is the Dead Air Nomad, the 30 cal, and the rugged Obsidian 45 on the Smith. Are you looking for a pistol safe? I know you are, even though you're not. This is a great little safe to get started or to add on to your collection here. As you can see, we got our 1911 in here, 2 boxes of ammunition. Take the boxes of ammunition out, throw another pistol in there, whatever you might want to do. Honestly, like a really sturdy safe for how small it is. It's got a biometric sensor, so for your fingerprint and everything. It's got a keypad here, up to 4 digits for a passcode, and then you have your manual key override right here. So this safe comes in at around $129.99, but buy it right now, it's $79.99. They're running a sale, which honestly I think is a pretty good steal, especially if you don't have a safe or you just want to have something small, maybe to run in your car or closet, under your bed, whatever it might be. This is a great little starter right here. So before you even start talking about suppressors, you're gonna need one important thing, the barrel, and in particular, a threaded barrel. This guy right here is from Facts and Arms. I'm going to show you how to switch it out. For the M&P 2.0, everyone is a little bit different, but generally there's a takedown switch right here, or for the Glock, you have to press in the 2 sides. Press the trigger, comes forward, take your spring out, old barrel comes out, new barrel comes in, put your spring back in, just like so, and you are ready to go.
So this one is the Chemo. It ratchets on, you know, slides right on. You can even see the groove on there, locks and then ratchets. Typical thread on here. So either one's great, just might get a little bit quicker here. So the rugged Obsidian 45 actually took only 3 months. Pretty quick part of the process for this one. Time's been getting better, sometimes even getting down to 1 month wait time. Make sure you get in on that while you still can. But right now you're seeing an example of what it looks like to not have suppressor height sights. These are just standard height sights on there, but you can still surprisingly shoot with it. So all you're really doing is just lying. You'll see it's almost flush with the top of the suppressor, and you'll see the suppressor, you know, just like as if you were laying something flat on a table, you see it's a flat plane. You can still shoot just fine with that. We're gonna look at one with suppressor height sights and a red dot. So here is the gun with the suppressor height sights. Also, we got a red dot on here, so you can co-witness looking through all of them there. You can see you just get a little bit of extra height on them just to barely see over the suppressor.
All right, so we got the rugged Obsidian 45 here hooked up to the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. This guy is chambered in 9mm, but that doesn't mean this guy can only shoot 9mm or 45. It can shoot 9, 10, 45, all the way up to 45-70 and 300 blackout, which is a multi-caliber suppressor. There's a big misconception that suppressors are only meant for a specific caliber. There is some suppressors that are out there specifically for 5.56, specifically for, you know, whatever caliber it might be. And will they do the job? Sure. But these multi-caliber suppressors that are hitting the market and that have been on the market are honestly pretty darn good. Obviously the 45 meaning for 45, so there is a bit of a conversion kit you can buy from Rugged, but we'll show you right here that it can run 9mm just fine. We're running 147s. Fortunately, the only ones that we could find are the Defense hollow points. RIP our bank account. Again, you can run 45, all the way up to 45-70, which I think is absolutely crazy. Loudest thing that we heard was the steel being rung by the 147 hollow point. We haven't been on the range where the steel is louder than the actual firearm and the shooting itself. So that is very interesting. So we got a burn-proof gear wrap on here to protect your digits so they don't burn off, because surprise, surprise, suppressors get very hot. 55 grain FMJs by Sovereign Ammo. They are our ammo sponsor of the channel. We're gonna show you how quiet this guy is. No ear pro on, and pretty quiet. Definitely still a crack because, you know, 5.56 is moving quite fast. Sovereign Ammo's is quite spicy, but also very clean. You can definitely kind of hear it in your ears, but it's not near, like, this is a 10.5 barrel. If you ran that without a suppressor, you will definitely hear that. So you want to go through the process. We're going to use this Dead Air Nomad as an example. So you picked out the suppressor that you want. You're going to have to go through a local FFL or any FFL that you trust, and we recommend one that runs through Silencer Shop just because they typically help you out with the whole process and is typically quicker. Those little kiosks that you see in some of those gun stores, you do all the fingerprinting and all your information right there, then they send that off. Well, that's where you get cucked and have to wait a couple months. So if you've been on the fence of picking up a suppressor, whether it's, you know, a neighbor, you don't want to bother them, hearing protection, you don't want to wear your ears all the time, or you just want to be cool, I hope this video helped you guys out as far as picking up a suppressor and the wait time, the cost. There's a lot that goes into it, but at the end of the day, I think that everyone should have one. They're cool and overall just a lot of fun to shoot. So we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.